4 years ago, I took my boyfriend on a very poorly planned first date and somehow managed to con him into falling in love with me. At the time, I was still pretty new to DC and COVID restrictions were still very much a thing, so I hadn't had a chance to scope out any good date spots yet. I'm also very shy when dating, despite how extroverted I am, so I wanted to grab drinks instead of dinner in case either of us wanted to bail if things went south. So I picked a random place that looked good online and told Eric to meet me there. Eric was living outside of DC, but I didn't realize how far outside of DC until I made him drive over an hour into the city to meet me at what turned out to be a pretty lackluster dive bar. And when Eric showed up, it turned out the bar was only outdoor seating because of COVID, and it was a very chilly May evening. And if that wasn't enough, I was also so nervous walking up to the bar that I completely walked past his table and Eric had to flag me down to get me to come back. And then I anxiously rambled about nonsense for at least the first 30 minutes of the date. Against all odds, Eric stuck it out and we ended up staying at the bar talking until closing. When it was time to leave, Eric was a gentleman and offered to drive me home, which I very gladly took him up on because at this point I just wanted to spend as much time with him as I could. And I'm absolutely awful at playing it cool, so I texted him immediately after he dropped me off and we ended up talking nonstop for 4 or 5 days until we could hang out again. And as y'all know, our second date was pretty perfect and what ended up sealing the deal for me wanting to be with him. So despite some pretty poor planning, a bad first impression, and the fact that I ghosted him on Tinder a year before we went on this first date, I managed to yap my way into his big black cat heart and we've been together ever since. Love you. Bye.